Yo, 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 what's the vibes tribe? This is I Can't Make This Shit Up podcast with myself, Big Chief, not the little one, Melanated God of Love, and my co-host for tonight, Aquarius Goddess, which is my goddess. You hear me? Shout out to my brother Zero. Unfortunately, again, he's not able to make it. He's sick right now, so we sending all love and everything else above to him. Hoping he gets better. You hear me? But tonight we rocking out with my goddess. We giving y'all that true masculine and feminine energy right now. You dig? At the powwow. Y'all know how I go at the powwow. If you really tapped in and have a clear understanding of who your ancestors were, powwows are basically like modern day discos. If y'all moms and dads used to have discos or whatever, everybody get together, family, love, party, music, drink, smoke, whatever they choose to do. But that's basically what a powwow is. But it's different tribes. Different tribes come to the powwow. We dance, we mingle, we love, and that's just how we do it. But tonight we gonna vibe out. Me and my God might give y'all some stories from our past or whatever, some funny stories, some tragic things that may have happened. But that's what I feel tonight. That's how I feel. That's the route I feel as though I want to take. You know what I'm saying? So how you want to kick it off, babe? What you want to speak about in the powwow tonight, my love? I'm gonna pause the music. You look like you want to say something funny. Like what's up? Like you want to talk about me? Or we gonna talk about me here? Like what are we doing?
Why would I talk about you? That's crazy. Why would I do that?
Oh,
Why
so
would I
you
do
don't
that?
you don't talk about me?
No, of course not. What?
Remember the look? Remember the look you just had? Really? Then you
I'm
go
giving
put
you
the
the thinking
serious.
man. I don't know what that
Then you
statue is
go
actually called, but I'm giving you the thinking man.
with the serious face though. Wow, that's okay, Miss Meow. Miss Meow.
We're an
You see
Aquarius
how I
cat
got the
today, guys.
you see how I got the dolphin right there next to your name if you can see it going across the screen down the bottom, because I have a clear understanding of who you are, baby. See how I say Aquarius goddess with the dolphin, you know. But yeah, man, like we can speak about whatever we choose to speak about for tonight. We both had a very rough past. I ain't gonna say past, my apologies. A very rough past, you know. So coming from then, working our way up to now, and the past is what made us who we are today, actually. Because if it wasn't for the things that we went through in our past, we wouldn't be who we are today. So, I don't regret any of it. You know, I'm pretty sure you feel the same. I ain't speaking for you, but most of us don't regret the past. Because if it wasn't for us going through that, like I said, we wouldn't be who we are today. But I know some fucked up from both of ours. I know I went through some rough shit. It's crazy because me and my stepsister, the one that you had met that I was staying with out Silver Spring, we were just talking about this yesterday, and I was like, man, a lot of the trauma, that we went through, a lot of the trauma that we carried on within our life comes from things that we had to witness as children. You know what I'm saying? Things that our parents were doing that we shouldn't have been seeing as kids. You know, that's how I personally feel. It's things that we should not have been seeing as kids that we had to witness. You know what I'm saying? And that's what brought the trauma. I can speak, for me personally, that's exactly how it was. My trauma came from things that I had to see as a child that I should not have been around. like drugs, like weed. Like I'm trying to tell you, I'll be making a joke with my sister about this, but I promise you, I feel like we was related to Frank Lucas and them. If y'all ever seen the movie and shit with Frank Lucas, like I'm talking about, that's how goddamn much drugs was on the goddamn table. And we had one of them big ass like cane table, like the fake guard. You know how the big long table and like 8 of them, 12 of them sat around that big ass table. We had one of those tables, and when I tell you the whole entire table was filled up with drugs. So that's the type of shit I used to have to witness as a kid. And I remember us walking, and when we'll be walking to the kitchen, my mom or whoever was walking us to the kitchen would try to cover our eyes, and we got to walk straight and couldn't look over and shit at the table to see what they was doing. But of course, me being me, man, I'm an observer. I want to see what the fuck going on. So I'm peeking through the fingers as they trying to cover my eyes, and I seen all that shit, you know. But I can't really say that scarred me in any type of way, nor did it cause me to want to be a drug dealer. I didn't realize what it was till I got older and thought back on those times and shit. It was like, damn, that was drugs. But I can't really say I had any like damaging situations. I don't know. Like besides my mom and dad splitting up and that whole situation, that kind of scarred me in a way, I guess. But he was still around. He was still around, like he still came around, and like I had one of those dads that got kicked out the house, and then we never seen him again, type shit. You feel me? Like he still came around, basically kind of the same way it went with me and mine. How like when I split up with her, and I was still getting my kids every weekend and stuff like that. It was the same exact way. I remember being with my dad every weekend. So can't say that really scarred me, but when he passed away, it did because, like I said, we were over there every weekend. So this one Pacific weekend, babe, that I chose not to go to his house, and Rosie just went by herself. I said I want to hang with my friend. I ain't gonna lie, this is when I really started, mangling with in the streets or getting a taste of what the street life was. I wasn't in them, but I was there. So this one weekend that I chose not to go to his house is the weekend that he passed away. And that kind of like, yeah, yeah. Mm, but I accepted everything for what it is. And like most people, that haven't had their dads in their life turn to other men or looked at other people to be some sort of male role model within their life and things like that. It wasn't like that for me. You know, I really manned up and learned this shit on my own. I learned how to be a man on my own. I didn't look up to no other man. There was no other male role models in my life that had to teach me this or teach me that. I learned this shit on my own. That's what to today. I tell motherfuckers, you have to learn life by living it. There's no book, so there's no one that can teach you about this life that you live. You know what I'm saying? You are the creator. You are everything. You're the controller. You know what I'm saying? Anything that comes within or outside of your life, it's on you. Like I said on the last show, shit that happens in clubs or wherever. It ain't got to be a club, just any type of situation that you choose to put yourself in. Whatever occurs during that time, you can only blame yourself because you chose to put yourself in those situations, you know? But I can say that's probably one of the only things that I could say kind of scarred me. I ain't gonna say kind of, you know. But how about you, babe?
I mean, I was just gonna say, yeah, the
You
50s and
covering your
60s
mouth.
was definitely a different time. Y'all definitely had to endure
You
way
said
more
what?
than what we had to grow up in the 90s going through. So it was definitely different.
Wait up, did you say the 50s and the 60s? Like what? You trying to say me I was around when it was just black and white? Like I'm talking about in black and white. Like what the fuck, bro?
I know
Nigga
you went to
crazy.
your first James Brown concert. Anyway, um,
Hey, yo, what the fuck? Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. So I was in the
see,
crowd talking
you
about,
was
say it
there,
loud.
front row, front row.
I'm
And
black and I'm
back in the
proud.
day, the tickets was like what, $12 for front row.
Yeah, yeah, shit was shit. Wait up, hold up. I'm agreeing with you like I was actually there. I don't know what you talking about right now, sweetheart. Like, but anyway, like I'm talking about yeah,
So,
yeah. Like, nigga, hell no.
regardless, I definitely agree that a lot of the times, as first of all, let's be clear, I didn't ask to be here. Okay, I didn't ask to be
Mm,
here. I didn't tell my mother to have fun and decide that she was just gonna make me. I didn't ask to be here. Two, I think a lot of the times humans have trouble with moving past things. Period. Like I'm pretty sure everybody has had a crazy upbringing. I did. I mean, that's part of the reason why my brother has a hard time remembering that I'm a female. It's like
mm,
everybody has gone through a rough time, which has caused them to create the person that they are now. And that's
mhm,
what I would have to say for me. My upbringing created the person that I am now. I am honestly, I'm very enclosed, I'm a very shut off person. I can be either the life of the party or your worst enemy. Like it can be whatever the fuck you want. Like, and that's just how I am. I don't I don't think people come to terms with that though. So then it makes normal conversations weird. Things that you should be able to just talk about, everybody has trouble with talking. And it's just crazy to me. Like, I'm going to always be somebody who, if I got something to say, I'm going to say it. Whether you like it or not, I don't even think before I speak. I just say it. Like, and if y'all don't know, y'all can catch the live that we did earlier and y'all
mm.
see. I just talk before thinking.
Get that clear understanding.
So you just gotta be open with moving forward. And a lot of people are scared to change. A lot of people are scared of change. That word
Mm,
change, period, causes a different demeanor in people, and it just shouldn't be that way. You should be willing to accept change. Change is gonna
mm,
come whether you want to accept it or not. Period. So why stress about it? Why fight it? Why do anything, to cause yourself to be out of character? Like, just accept it. If you feel some type of way, talk about it. Don't hold that shit in. I mean, this is easier said than done because I don't never talk about my problems. Let's be clear. I don't. I keep it moving.
mhm.
I'm a very shut off person. I do not talk about my issues. If you catch me crying, you was a lucky one because
Hey, I can
I
vouch for
don't.
that, y'all. I can
I
vouch for
don't
that
share
because I
that.
only witnessed it, what, maybe 3 times in the 4 years. I could say maybe 2.5, 3 times. No, yeah, three. Because the last time was the situation with that just happened with the whole car and all that. You know what I'm saying? So that was the third time. You know. So yeah, she's definitely very shut off, closed off when it comes to that. She doesn't express her feelings the way that most people do. And
Because
I
growing up
always
and
told
everything
her,
that I grew up with in life, I taught myself to literally be strong. And that's the one thing that I know how to do. I know how to be strong. So I'm going to carry myself as the strong queen that I am because that's what you have to do in life, especially during these times now, because I don't know what the hell is going on half of the time
hmm,
in this world. So
yeah, this
you
is
got to
different.
carry yourself strong. And I've taught myself to cut off my emotions. And maybe that's not something that I should have taught myself because, sometimes I want to be emotional, but that's not something that clicks in my head like, oh, you need to have this emotion. This is the time where you act like this. That doesn't pop in my head. I'm going to automatically come off as rude and mean because I'm not interested in showing that side. So I can talk about it all day, but showing that actual emotion is something totally different. But that just comes with change. Because when you're so used and stuck into a way, you trying to change and grow into something else becomes totally difficult.
Mm.
So it's just
I mean,
about,
change is hard. Like, go ahead, babe.
I mean, it's just about your mentality and it's just about where you at in life and what you're willing to accept and willing not to accept. That's how I feel.
Mm. I mean,
Your
I can
upbringing
say
is
change
always
is
gonna
hard
have your
for
upbringing is always gonna have, I'm gonna say, a spot in your life. It's always gonna have a mark. You're always gonna look back and be like, wow, this and this is why. That's always gonna be a thing. But you
mm,
don't have to let that completely control where you want to be in life. Yes, that's how you got through life, but it doesn't have to be the end. It doesn't have to be your continual path that you're taking. It doesn't have to be none of that. It's based on your mentality and how you're trying to carry things. It's based on you.
mm. True. I agree. I mean, different strokes because block out my path. I'm not gonna necessarily say block out, but once I've reached that higher level of self, it's like everything else erased. I'm creating a new path, if that makes sense. You know, like I don't dwell or think about what happened before. I focus on the now. Like I'm deeply in the now. You feel me? And pushing forward in life and trying to create new things and get the land back and, get back to the original ways of life. So it's like I kind of blocked out all of that or erased that shit. You feel me? It is what it was. But like I said, I don't, you know, regret anything. And I know that everything that I have been through made me the person who I am today, which is a very strong minded, very focused, you know. Why you look like that? Oh, all right, all right.
I
She
was
know.
definitely
'Cause I
looking
be
at strong
coming at her with
minded
shit, man,
because
and I be like, babe, I'm serious. She be like, you always serious. I'm like, what? I'm not always serious. We laugh,
all the
we
time.
key, we ha ha ha, you know. But it's like when I'm in my serious mode, I'm like really in my serious mode. You feel me? Because life is different.
Hello? Oh shit! I thought the
Life is
electricity wasn't
different.
paid. I was about to say, don't go on
And
live if
this
you ain't paid that
generation,
electricity
man, it's
bill.
like if you not woke, like I feel sorry for a motherfucker that hasn't woken up into understanding who they are, especially dealing with this generation. Like when I go outside, it's like I'm in a world full of robots. Like who the fuck are these people? Like they move different, they talk different, they walk different, everything's just different. Like,
Once
anybody that
again,
ever felt like they didn't belong,
the 50s
go
and the
ahead,
60s
babe. I
was
can't hear
different.
you.
So
I can't hear you.
you can't hear me.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
That's unfortunate for you.
You must have muted yours.
I didn't.
I cannot hear you, babe. What else? Is you joking right now? Are you really talking, man? Or you
I am really
playing?
talking. What are you talking about?
Look down the bottom and look at the mic and see if you pressed it.
I'm not muted. You know what?
I don't know what happened. Hopefully she be back. But I definitely couldn't hear her. I don't know if you gotta go back and press the link again, babe, to come back up. I don't know. But I'm waiting on you. Instagram, man. I'm at damn. I'm saying I'm blaming it on Instagram. I'm blaming YouTube bullshit on Instagram. Ain't that some shit? I don't know, but I'm waiting for my goddess to pull that back up. Hopefully her phone not having some sort of malfunctions. But that's basically how I went about it. Like I like isolated myself from a lot of shit, you know, doing your path, doing your journey, during your spiritual journey. Like a lot of people who you thought was who they were are not. They you start seeing people for who they truly are. Like those true colors be revealed. Like even now, like I'm telling you, during this journey, people are going to come and people are going to go. But it's a learning experience. That's what y'all have to understand. It's definitely a learning experience. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to get my goddess back in here. Maybe I gotta send her the link over again. I don't know. I don't know if that's her or here she go. Well, you go ahead, babe. All right,
I had to restart.
all right. She's back
My
like
phone
she
is a
never left.
different level.
It's understood, my love. It's understood. But yeah, you can get back to where you was at with it.
I don't know. My main point was that
Yeah.
people just gotta be comfortable with change. I know it's scary and all, but just do it. Word to Nike. Just do it.
You said a word tonight. You just don't. Hey, babe, you're a fucking fool, bro. But that's the real shit though. And trust me, like I'm pretty sure we both can get deeper with it. Cause I know her past. I know the things that may have scarred her within her life. Not everything, but for the most part, I know the most important shit. Because
I just feel
I
like at
am
this
one
point,
who.
if I talk about my life, I might as well just write a book because
Hmm,
it's coins to be made. Like, and my life wasn't
hmm,
even that rough. I just grew up with disrespectful individuals,
hmm.
people who don't care about
So what?
themselves or
That's
anybody else, or they care about themselves too much and don't give a fuck about somebody else.
hmm hmm I definitely know the feeling very well.
So I taught myself to be the way that I am, which I am very hardcore. If anybody who meets me, I am literally the nicest person in the world, but my exterior does not show what my interior is. My interior is totally different.
Mm,
Totally different from my exterior. Like that's what people don't understand. You can be one way and another way at the same time. And people are so comfortable with, like them commercials where they put on the fake smiley face to get through that day. Yeah,
hmm
like that's pretty much how I've created myself to be. I'm gonna always be, nice and professional, and I'm not gonna come off rude because for what? What do I need to do that for? Like, unless you give me a reason for me to change my personalities, then other than that, we good.
mm.
If I don't feel like
Understood.
I'm being disrespected, then you're not gonna get disrespect, and that's just common sense.
Understood. Understood. But I guess that's why it was so hard for me to break through the walls, I believe. Like, oh man, it's been a journey, man, with this. It definitely had. But like I said in um the last show we did and shit, man, it was well worth it. It was well worth it. Like only thing I knew in my head that I wasn't gonna stop fighting. Like I know that this woman been through some things. I knew that the anger or the attitude that she was bringing towards me wasn't actually for me. because I knew what I was bringing to her, and it was pure love, genuine. You know what I'm saying? And I kept going. I just kept bringing it, no matter what wall she was trying to put up, no matter how much she tried to, push me away, block me. I don't know how many times I'd have been blocked, how many goddamn pages I'd have made. So listen, we gonna be real here, right? We're gonna be 100%. This is us giving our truth. I done made so many goddamn pages just to reach
Right.
out to this woman because at that time I didn't have an understanding of her. Like, so once I understood her, fully understood her ways, her actions, how she coming with it, like, all right, now I get it. I remember one day I texted her, I'm like, babe, this is after we went through the blocking and all that, and you finally, we was back at one, whatever. And I was like, babe, just let me know the days that, you got your mood swings or whatever. Just let me know. Cause I'll text her and she'll come back with some crazy ass shit. I'm like, damn, babe, I'm just texting you. Good morning. Like, but I understand now. She has those days. So I was like, babe, just let me know when you have those days so we don't have to have the arguments and I ain't gotta feel some type of way based off of how you coming. Like, just let me know. You feel me? So ever since then, things been cool. I might have slipped up a couple of times, but now it's like we both eye to eye with it. Like she has an understanding that I understood her works. And that's the reason why I fought as much as I did because I seen something in her that she didn't even see in her. Like, even from the jump, I said, man, I love the you in you. Like, at that time, she might not even know what I meant by that. But like I was just saying in the last show, some people create an image. That image was created based off the trials and tribulations that you went through within your life. So you created that person. You created that person that has that wall up and that attitude, the way however you go about it. So I knew this. I understood that. So that's the reason why I fought through it. Cause I seen the you in her. The you in her. Well, however you want to pick it. But, you know, I seen the other side, Like I said, we all hold both sides within dark and light. Y'all gotta understand that. That's why I don't pay no attention to these weird ass motherfuckers that go to church and be swearing they so holy moly donut shop. Girl, if you don't get the fuck out of here. Like, them motherfuckers be the worst motherfuckers. How many stories y'all heard about goddamn preachers touching on keys and doing all types of weird shit, man? You know how much shit? If we can do a documentary on what goes on in the churches, oh my goodness, y'all motherfuckers be like, wow. But it's a reason why most of us used to fall the fuck to sleep in church. You know, I gotta understand that part. You know? But it is what it was. That's the reason why we are who we are today. I'm a strong melanated being out here pushing what I'm pushing. She is a strong melanated goddess out here pushing it how she pushing it. But it's only meant for her to push it the way that she's pushing it. Her life is going to be based off of how she chooses to live it. Same way with me. My life is based off of how I choose to live it, not the thoughts of someone else. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I understand why, certain things that I'll say to her, and she'll take it as if I'm trying to like be controlling. But, at the same time, it really wasn't that. It's just that I see something better in her. I see something better in her. I know who she truly is, you know? So I just be trying to, somewhat lead her in the right direction, which I can't really do. She has to follow that path on her own. I can't really lead her. I can throw certain shit out there, to help with it, but I can't really, walk her through that path. That's her journey. So, but I'm here. I am her king. I am her guardian, her protector. I am everything. You feel me? I'm backing her up. I know that she is the true leader. You know what I'm saying? She is the true leader. So It's up to her to get the land back, and I'm just here to make sure everything go the right way. I don't know what just happened, but her joint went out and the phone just started tweaking. But, you know, I wasn't really on here I really wasn't trying to give too much time to this because you have to make some moves in the morning. So I told my God, told her we're going to do it. What the hell? And now my phone got tweaking and shit.
Your phone been doing the remix the whole time you've been talking.
Hey, yo.
It's the remix to
That's
Ignition.
it. Yo. Man, you know how they do, though. Especially when we doing something as powerful as what we're doing right now. Like I said, babe, it ain't nobody in the spiritual world that's pushing it like what we're doing right now. You don't see platforms where they're allowing the goddesses to extend their voices as well as we're extending ours to the universe. That's why I say, man, all these people out here, they weird. Like everybody is not who they claim to be. Everybody is not who we are. Like I know for a fact who the fuck I am. That's why they don't bring none of that weird shit my way. Don't nobody come on my platforms with none of that goofy ass shit. My Instagrams, like they keep that shit away from me because they know I'm somebody who is very fucking powerful. Like I don't even have to do nothing. Anybody that bring any type of negativity my way, the universe is gonna take care of them. I promise y'all, I don't have to lift my hand for shit. I don't have to shoot my gun no more. I don't have to do any of that. Anybody that's attempting to bring anything my way, the universe is going to pay. You know? So that's where I'm at with it. I mean, there might be some times where I may have to slap the fuck out of a motherfucker, though. Don't get it twisted. Maybe some times where I had to pop a nigga in their ass with my motherfucking pistol. You hear me? Like, I ain't out here to kill nobody. I don't want to kill another me. I'm past those stages of life. You feel me? When you waking up and you reach that higher level of self, you have an understanding that it ain't supposed to be us against us. That's why I say when you look on the internet, you look on the news, what's going on? It ain't us against white people. It ain't us beefing with Mexicans. It ain't us beefing with no other race. It's us against us. Like every situation that y'all ever heard of that was some negative shit when it comes to us, who the fuck is it? Us against us. Y'all don't get that part though, you know? But I'm not here to wake y'all up to understanding that. Y'all want to continue to run around here and do dumbass shit to each other? Go ahead. Shit, y'all helping me out. Get rid of the dumbass motherfuckers so we can go ahead and push the peace. Be pushing out here. So that's the way we need to go about it. So be it. There are certain people that are meant to be here, and there's people that's not. So that's how I look at it, man. I know who I am. I know who my goddess is. I know that we're creating our own tribe, and we fit to get some land back out of this motherfucker. You know, like I said, she's the true leader. It's meant for her to orchestrate these plans and for me to go out and conquer. So once she's reached that higher level of self, of having a clear understanding of who she is, that's how we're gonna be moving out here. She's gonna put these plans together, and I'm gonna go out and take care of shit. You hear me? But until then, I have her back 100 fucking %. You hear me? Ain't no going against this in no type of way. You hear me? You know, that's where I'm at with it. You know I ain't playing, man. Oh, no, I ain't playing. That's my heart, though, man. Like I said in my rap, I put my heart on my heart. Like y'all thought, y'all don't know. Like, listen, them raps ain't just raps. It's fact. That's her name. My heart on my heart. That's my goddess. Head of the line. I put my three under she. My three kids right here. She's right here. I put my three under she. I'm creating my own tribe. manifest, you know, speak your life into existence. Everything that you want, you already have.
I mean,
I have everything that I
I
want.
don't know how accurate that is because I tried to speak you out of existence and you kept coming back like Freddy Krueger. So
That's because that wasn't meant to be, you know? That's why. Listen, you know, it was the more you was for me to leave out of it, the more I was speaking on for me to stay in it. So it was like your speaks against my speaks, you know. Maybe
I
I
mean,
was
it made
barking a
me
little bit
question
louder.
like I must be asking the wrong God.
Hmm, word.
That's the problem. So I gotta get deep into my witchcraft.
You said you must be asking the wrong. What the fuck? I'm sitting here shaking my head agreeing because I thought you said something totally different. He said, this nigga said I must be asking the wrong guy. Like, get the hell out of here. Hey, yo, what the fuck? Only you, man. Only you. But this is really how we be vibing out, y'all. Like, this is the love, man. I promise y'all, this is the love. If your significant other can't make you laugh, y'all can't sit back and have jokes like, and you know, like our shit, man, she'll say something to me that she know is gonna piss me off. And she'll say it in such a serious way to the point I might think she's serious, but yet I know she's not. And I still allow it to get to me. Cause
You're
she like that
welcome.
shit. Man, whatever. Welcome my ass, nigga. I'm gonna report you till you keep sending me them goddamn Snapchat videos, them Facebook shit, Snapchat. With these goddamn niggas out here doing this weird shit. I'm gonna report you to the reporters. I'm letting you know now. This shit is documented now, y'all. Okay? She be sending me some weird
Do
shit.
what you do, but watch my shoes.
Ooh, I'm gonna step all over them motherfuckers. I ain't watching shit. I'm gonna carry you like a nigga in the club with some white Nikes on.
All right. Do you want the bottoms to match the top? And I ain't gotta say
Ooh.
nothing else.
Ooh. on that note, on that note, I'm fit to vacate, exit the party. I'm finna exit the building. This party is over with. They to change the music. They is not playing MC Hammer anymore. They playing Marky Mark and shit. I don't want to hear Marky Mark. Like what the fuck,
Peace,
bro?
peace, love. Hold on, wait. I can join right now, guys. Just for a second. My phone is being so stupid. Peace, love, and happiness. Hope you get better. To your other co-hosts, you know, everybody's getting sick, so y'all watch that, okay? Because COVID is still around. Y'all thought that shit just disappeared
Mhm.
like a fucking fad or something. No, COVID is still
Hmm.
around, guys. Okay, so make sure
That's
y'all
big
is
fact.
bundled up. It is fall, winter time. I know, you know, those who live in Baltimore. I know shit is confusing right now, but it is
Hmm.
fall, winter time. Okay,
Different, different.
so get your shit together. Dress up, dress warm. Don't be around a bunch of people. That's your problem. Y'all always want to be intertwining with other humans, and that's how you get sick. So,
Hmm.
but peace, love, and happiness. Everybody have a magically beautiful night. And that's all the love I can give to my butterflies. And you guys have a great night.
She gonna have a baby girl soon too, y'all. Just letting y'all know.
All right.
She's
And this
gonna
has ended
she
for
was gonna
me. Good night.
she was gonna have a young goddess soon. Oh, peace and love to everyone, man. Love those who love you. You know, respect all, accept the love that is given, man. You know, stay woke. You hear me? Love, peace, and happiness. Shout out to my goddess. Shout out to my co-host, my brother Zero. Hope you get well soon, my brother. Love is love, man. This was the powwow with myself, Big Chief, G the Starflower, Melanated God of Love, and my goddess, Aquarius Goddess, in the building. Love is love.